Okay, remember this? Mighty Max, a fantasy adventure spooky toon from the 90s. And the toys were like a answer to Polly Pocket. And I'm pretty sure there was a little crossover reference there one time. In one of the toys, there's like, in one of the Mighty Max toys, there was a missing girl called Polly. And in a Polly Pocket, there was like, she had a friend called Max. And, that's what they do, because Mighty Max generally was for the boys, but hey, a number of girls liked the show too. And, brother and sister would play. It would be like Max and Polly. You use your imagination, you explore, you cross over, but yeah, these guys, they like, you'd have the doom zones, and it would come with the base, and then you'd have your boss guy, and the base would have like the main creature, and they'd have like little secret things. Some of the cartoons would feature these toys, or the toys would have their own cartoons, and then you open up and you got all the stuff. Now, some pieces will go missing. I'm missing the cage, and there'd be areas to you hide Max in. He can go in the Iron Maiden. Got like the dungeon or treasure room here. And you set it up, and you play with your Max. Each set would come with a Max, so if you were playing with friends or yourself, you'd be Max and the bad guy, or if you're playing with your sibling, you'd be going all through, you'd take all the treasure and everything, and it was just fun. Like, cartoon went for a couple seasons. Of course, all the kids wanted these play sets because, some of them just get awesome, like pretty cool Scorpion. There was a reprint of this guy, and they'd be hard to open up, and then you get like another toy inside. So the bad guy would ride this, or Max would ride it and fight. Of all this cool little detail inside. Now, the bad guy for this, I've lost somewhere because they're so tiny. And, like, just the designs and, like, what they use, like, different animals and a few other things. Little details, of course, open up. Now this one's missing a few pieces, but with collectible stores and eBay, you can buy them back, and there's like little hidden rooms where the other pieces would go. Go find the treasure. Like, you couldn't take the treasure off because there's one more here. You couldn't take the little treasure off because, it was just there for detail, but the attention to detail was just insane. And some of the insects were a bit disgusting. I'm sure there was a spider. I'd love to get the shark. And the shark, one of the coolest Doom Zones in the collection. Got those bloody teeth. Ah, he's got me. So, open him up. Got a little submarine. Then these fins come out. And yeah, got these squid enemies. Then, of course, you got the main fin for the surfboard. Max goes in there and yeah, awesome set. But yeah, you can have like a battle with the fly, the scorpion, the spider guy. There's another, like, all these giant robots that the bad guys will have to try and take down Max. He'd have his friends, the owl wizard and the big warrior guy. Again, I've lost those. They pop up somewhere and it's like, hey, there he is. Yeah, like, take forever to open it right. But, some of these are cool, and I'm gonna get to, let's face it, everyone's favorite. You could, play tricks on people, You go, hey, how you going? And they shake hands, it's like, ah. Like, no doubt this is, the Mighty Max symbol is a ring. And you got stitch hands, and of course, you know this. You break the finger, it's got a little spring mechanism. All the details, you got this pop-up graveyard here. Zombie. Just so many little detailed things. You got that tree monster at the back here. Take him out as well. So it's like, if you had a couple brothers and sisters and you had a set of Mighty Max figures, you'd have a ball. Except trying to get the damn thing in. The slide, you go down into the little tomb there. And yeah, it does have a Max, and then that guy could turn around. So it's just lots of fun. And if you lost some of the guys, you could put other little characters in, just make do, or yeah, you could just have so much fun. Then there's the Skull Dungeon. It's really cool. It's got the rotating door there. And this had its own episode. They reference them, and of course, one of the big ones, this did have wings or will be top of a cape. But again, they're lost. You take it off for room, and got the trapdoor. It is broken, so I'll be very careful with this feature. But yeah, I can't use that to show you, but yeah, the axe would move and the trapdoor would open. Plus the whole fortress would open. Those were working for years. They have lights in it and they glow, so you could hide and have this and glow and scare your sister or your mom or your brother. But yeah, it's got those big green claws that hold on. And all the details at the back, like you got steps, you got skulls, and all these details, like those 3D board games. But yeah, Mighty Max, you know, he come with an accessory, like come with a lantern, and of course you got the boss. The 90s, the main villains always had something to do with skulls, because skulls are cool. Like Shao Kahn, General Bison, Mighty Max, you know, like skulls. Just so many great bands, wrestlers. Just, well, the Phantom. Something about skulls is cool. And Mighty Max, yeah, it had many dark moments. Like the play sets are freaking dark. You know, some parents wouldn't even get some of these for the kids. Thought they were freaking frightening. But the kids loved it. They're awesome play sets. It was a great cartoon. There was word of a return of Mighty Max and little ramblings of a movie. But nothing yet. But yeah, Mighty Max. They'd say, you know, the collection is an adventure or something, or collect more. All, and you see the commercials and the kids got all of them. It's like, wow. And they're saying that commercial, those kids, they got one of the sets to take home and keep. So imagine, but yeah, a dark, fun cartoon. Probably not one of the darkest, but it had its moments. And I think I've reached mine. So I'll scare you later.